Hey everyone, so you are all finished with the quiz and we will talk a little bit more about corrections if you weren't happy about your grade, okay? So at this time, you should start thinking about your 4-minute story that you should work on. You do need your notebook that we do notes in the front, and in the back we are doing our writing and our reader responses. So from the back, some of you I've noticed have been doing that from the front, should be from the back. Now the first entry I don't have done. It's the last page, and that was a 4-minute story. And then the second one was a reader response. And now we're on number 3. So I'm going to number this 3. You should number yours 3. It's our third entry. And then number your lines 1 through 10. Because that is how you get a 100, at least 10 lines. Okay. So up on the screen today, you can see your 2 choices. Pause this video if you're numbering your lines still right, so that you have time to think about that. But up on the screen, when you're done numbering your lines, you're seeing 2 choices for a 4-minute story. Okay, it is 10, 5. I'm putting that on the top too. I forgot to do that. Oopsie, put that on the top. All right. Come on, Miss Charleston, get it together. All right, one last time. Choice number 1 says, the gravestones stood silently, row upon row like soldiers long forgotten. A scream shattered the silence. Or you could do number 2. Icy wind slashed at his face, and the rain danced its evil dance upon his head as he tried to get his bearings on the isolated beach. Okay, so 2 good choices there. Both of them definitely have a genre that's more like suspense, right? Suspenseful, kind of a thriller. We got gravestones there, screams, icy wind slashing at somebody's face, and the word evil makes us think that this could be a horror. So those kind of genres. What I want you to pay particular attention to today is what is in bold first. And these are figurative language techniques that higher level thinkers, higher level writers are thinking about when they're reading and writing. In this case, you are going to be writing, so I'm hoping that you'll be able to use either personification or a simile. Gravestones cannot stand because they are not people, and they cannot be silent because they are not people. Okay? But also, the gravestones are compared to soldiers, long forgotten. So we have both personification with gravestones being able to be silent and standing silently. And then we have a simile because the gravestones are compared to soldiers that are forgotten. Kind of gives this image of a place that's been abandoned. All right, and then in number 2, we see the rain danced its evil dance. Well, rain can't dance and rain can't be evil. So again, personification, giving human qualities to something that's not human. Hopefully you'll be able to use something like that. Now, if you do use personification or a simile, I'd like you to circle it in your writing. Circle it today if you use personification or simile. Now, obviously not my personification simile in the line. The second thing I want you to think about or try to use is sensory description. Describing so that your reader can really kind of imagine being there, either through what they can hear, and in this case it's underlined, a scream shattering silence, or what they could feel, icy wind. And there is even more here. It's something I could see. So what can you see in number 2? What could you see? Well, you could see an isolated beach. Our senses are touch, taste, hearing, sound, and smell. If you try to use something that is sensory description, trying to use words so that your reader could hear what happens, like a scream shattering the silence, or feel it like icy wind, please underline it, okay? So you go ahead and choose a line you're going to start with. Today I'm going to start with the gravestones one, and I'm writing the gravestones. Remember, these are free lines. Stood silently, so you should be writing right now. Now you have more than 4 minutes. You have until the end of the period today to work. And if it looks like everybody is done, we'll pause and we'll share some of the writing you did, particularly the figurative language and the sensory description. All right, everybody, hopefully that made sense. And if it didn't, you can rewind this video and watch it again. Go ahead and work on your entry number 3, your 4-minute story.